There's nothing like coming back home after a few months of being gone, especially when your home is New York City.
I've been on the road, out here with the squad. Everybody trying to go, yeah, the party jumping off. Hey, we putting on a show, trying to catch a vibe. We do this every time, like na 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 na.
We're back in NYC. So I wanted to make this video to update you guys on a bunch of different things, from moving back to NYC and apartment stuff to other exciting things that I have going on with the channel. But first, I gotta say, it feels so dang good to be back home in New York. Since for the past 4 months, I was on this indefinite trip through Asia, which, don't get me wrong, was absolutely incredible, and I had the experiences of a lifetime. But if I am being honest with you guys, I feel like I wasn't progressing as a person. Which is why I am super excited to be back home and focus on moving the needle closer to reach my goals. And one of those things is getting back into shape, since for the past couple months, I have been eating nothing but rice and noodles. Now, I'm not complaining, but I feel like I'm at the borderline of where my body is no longer salvageable. So today I'm actually going to be meeting with a personal trainer who's doing a scan of my body. They're going to be measuring my muscle mass, my body fat, and my water weight. I'm a little nervous to see what the results are. Hello again, old friend. So we're pretty much 70% muscle, 20% pizza, 10% water.
79% muscle, 31%, yep. And over here, all these circles right now are allowing me to know that you're actually passing scores. Your muscles are pretty dense and they're gonna protect your bones, so right now you're not at risk.
Exercising in the morning truly is a life hack. It's unbelievable how much it can just put you in a better mood and start your day off so strong. And I guess it does help when today it is currently April and 88 degrees. I'm not gonna say summer is here, since knowing New York, it could blizzard tomorrow. But for today, we're gonna take full advantage of this. Supposedly it was a light winter here in New York with not too much snow. But I do gotta say, it feels so good to be back just in time for spring weather. So now for lunch, here with Gabe.
We're back, baby. Well, I was gonna say the last time we were on this street, we were bundled up. It was so cold and we were like 1 block that way.
Yep, and now it's 85 degrees and it's sunny. And right now we're about to go have a quick lunch meeting at the new Google YouTube office in downtown. Supposedly they just spent billions of dollars on these new offices down here. So we're about to go meet up with our buddy Luke and check this out. Also, Google gives you free lunch, so Gaby, let's eat up, bro.
I'm ready. What are you gonna have?
One of everything.
Yeah. Me too, me too.
Wait, Luke, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, man.
Does anyone actually work here? Do people just come for the free food? Because I
Everyone
feel like we
works
haven't seen anyone.
Everyone works pretty hard, but on when New York turns the weather on, I think people are outside enjoying the sun today.
Yeah. Is that a thing, like, when you work at Google, you kind of have like the freedom to work from home if you please?
Yeah, so we're in the office 3 days a week, but on Monday and Fridays we get the opportunity to work from home or out in the sun, wherever you want to work. As long as you get the job done, they're pretty happy wherever you're working from.
Oh, that's awesome. But wow, I feel like I'd be so tempted to want to come into the office. This is so cool. You guys have like your own park 5 stories above street level. Which are the Google buildings that are here? Because I know that you guys are taking over this entire area.
So downtown in the Hudson Street campus, we have this one here, and then we have the large one over there. Pretty soon we'll have a new one on the West Side Highway, which is going to be amazing once I open it.
Yeah, I feel like Google is like one of the biggest landowners in New York City. They own so much of Chelsea and now taking over downtown. It's like a full-on French restaurant. Even the baristas here at Google are robots.
Brett, you never pass up ice cream.
I'm quitting YouTube. I'm working for Google.
You do work for Google.
They gotta get me a badge. So when I left for the trip, I honestly didn't know where I would be living when I got back. I didn't expect to be living in this apartment and just thought when I got back and my lease was up here that I'd just figure it out. But I am happy to say that I was able to sign the lease where they only raised my rent $100 per month. So I'm not leaving.
The show goes on! This is my home!
So I decided to do some redecorating. Got this new mirror, a bookshelf, a thinking chair, and then even a new couch. I sold the last couch before I left for Asia, so just bought the same exact couch again. I still will be traveling, but probably much quicker trips, since even in a couple of weeks, I do have to go to Europe to film a couple projects. I do actually need to buy my flight right now, in which I am using Way. And I am a partner with them since they always have super cheap flights, they're transparent about everything, as well as you get cash back when you do buy a flight with Way. Always love me a little cash back. So if you guys do have any travels coming up, I highly recommend checking out Way since it does really help me out a lot. Now I have two more updates that I want to share. The first one is the direction of this YouTube channel. Like I was talking about before with moving the needle closer to my goals, I would say my overarching goal has always been, to become an international businessman. And when I look at the DNA of this YouTube channel and where it started, it was actually of when I was starting my clothing and skateboard company out of my tiny apartment in Chinatown and trying to get into stores around the country and in Europe and even in Japan. So the plan is to go back to my roots, but take it to a new level, where I'm going to take everything I learned in my early 20s from starting my first business and everything I learned these past couple years from running a successful YouTube channel and start a new series where I build an entire company all from scratch. And I am going to document every step of the way, from how I come up with the product, the branding, the fails, even the sales. I want to be as transparent as possible with all you guys so we all can learn from this experience. All right, Brandon, so how did you get your start with 787? What were you doing before that led you to owning all these coffee shops and even a coffee farm?
Marketing and content. That's all I knew, that's all I wanted to do in life. But now I get to do exactly that with my own B2C. But yeah, being in marketing and being in content gave me the tools to understand so many other things and to appreciate what you do and have friends like you that are killing it with content and appreciating and then seeing you grow, and it's just wonderful.
Question I've always wondered is someone like you know, who's built a big business that has now over 25 stores. Were you scared when you initially first started, when you filed that trademark before you bought the farm in Puerto Rico?
No, not scared. I've deleted the word scared from my vocabulary many years ago. I was excited. I was excited to start a new journey. So no, not scared. I was motivated, I was happy, I was driven, and I had no option. I was hungry.
Any other pieces of advice that you want to share with the audience and also with me that you think could be really helpful to aspiring entrepreneurs that maybe are just getting started off with a project?
I'm gonna talk about like you and your new business and your new project. One, work harder than everyone else. If your competitor opens at 7, open at 6:45. 2, stay focused. Don't lose your DNA. Who are you? What is your brand? 787 is a coffee company, not a soup company, not a sandwich company, not a bagel company. It's a coffee company. We know, we understand, we focus, we innovate coffee.
What I love about coming to see Brandon, I feel like he's one of those people that just always has good advice and an answer to all my problems. So Brandon, thank you for being my therapist and a mentor and a friend.
I don't want to say expectations, but I do have a lot of expectations from you, Brett. You're gonna make beautiful things, and thanks for inspiring and pushing wonderful humans that follow you.
Appreciate that, my man. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is how I plan to incorporate more of this community of go-getters into the channel. Since when I look back at my favorite moments from this YouTube journey, it's when I've been able to bring you guys together and form this community. And I have been wanting to do this for so long, but I'm finally getting around to it and found someone who can help me out, where I am going to have the Go-Getter newsletter. Here I'm going to be giving a deeper dive into my life and business, as well as product recommendations, location recommendations, things for digital nomads, and even where you can stay up to date on when I am hosting meetups. I do also plan to choose people who are subscribed to the Go-Getter newsletter to help them with whatever they're getting after, as well as choose people to come on trips with me. So if you do want to be a part of this Go-Getter community, it's completely free. All you have to do is sign up in like 2 seconds by clicking the link in the description. All right, guys, I think that's it. And until next week from here in New York City, let's get out and get busy in the next one.